Have you ever wondered if you've been using WD-40 the wrong way on your car? What if I told you that a simple mistake with this common household product could end up costing you thousands in repairs? But here's the good news. When used correctly, WD-40 can actually help extend the life of your vehicle and save you a fortune. In this video, we're going to reveal the biggest WD-40 mistakes that could be damaging your car, as well as the right ways to use it for maintenance, protection, and even emergency fixes. Bad ways to use WD-40 fan belts. WD-40 on fan belts or serpentine belts to stop a squeak is a mistake that a lot of car owners make. Even though WD-40 might help for a short time, these belts are made to run without any oil. WD-40 can cause belts to slip, which can damage important parts like the generator, water pump, and power steering system. This could cause your car to get too hot, the battery to die, or you to lose control of it. Also, too much oil can pull in dirt and other debris, which speeds up the belt's wear and tear even more. Instead, check the belt for cracks, frays, or a shiny surface. These are all signs that it needs to be replaced. If the belt doesn't seem to be tight, but it is, check it. It might just need to be tightened. If you're not sure, talk to a mechanic. It is much cheaper to replace a belt than to fix engine damage caused by slipping. To make their tires shiny, many people spray WD-40 on them. This might look like a simple and quick trick, but it can be very dangerous. WD-40 lowers friction, which is important for tires to hold. Accidents can happen when you have less grip on the road, especially when it's wet or slippery. Also, the chemicals in WD-40 can break down rubber over time, which could cause cracks and wear out faster than expected. Paint for cars. Some people use WD-40 to make their paint shine, but this only works for a short time and has bad effects in the long run. WD-40 isn't made for car paint, and it can damage the clear coat, leaving your car open to rust, scratches, and fading. It also gets dirty over time, which makes the paint look worse. The buildup of WD-40 can also make things look dull and colorless. Use a good car shine or wax. These items will not only make your car shine, but they will also keep it safe from the weather. Use a clay bar or cleaning spray that is safe for car finishes to get rid of grime or glue that won't come off. The right ways to use WD-40, moving water around. That's what WD-40, which stands for water displacement, does best. WD-40 can help if the electronics in your car get wet, like when you wash the engine or drive through a deep pool. Electrical parts that are wet can short circuit and rust, which can cause electrical breakdowns or strange behavior in electronic systems. Spray WD-40 on electrical parts or connections that are wet to get rid of the water. Keep in mind that WD-40 is only good for a short time. For long-lasting security, use silicone sprays or dielectric grease. Rust loosening and how to avoid it. One of the best things that WD-40 can do is loosen damaged bolts and stop rust from forming again. Rusty bolts are hard to get off, but WD-40 breaks down the rust, which makes it easier to loosen the bolts without hurting the threads. Rust is a big problem in places where it's very hot or where road salt is used in the winter. Here's how to use it. Spray WD-40 on rusty spots and wait a few minutes before you try to loosen nuts. Put a thin layer of WD-40 on bare metal or places that are likely to rust, like wheel wells and undercarriages, to keep them from rusting. Taking care of parts and locks that rattle, doors, hoods, or locks that squeak. WD-40 can help. A quick spray can get rid of annoying creaks and make things move smoothly again. When it's cold outside, this is especially helpful for car doors because the hinges can get stiff from the wetness and the cold. How to use it. Spray WD-40 on doors, latches, and locks to make them feel better right away. Following up with a silicone spray or grease will keep things moving smoothly for a longer time. Uses in an emergency. WD-40 should be in your emergency car kit at all times. It can come in handy when you need to get rid of squeaks, remove water from your ignition system, or free a part that is stuck. Keep a small can in your trunk or glove box for quick fixes when you're on the go. Use it to dry out spark plugs, ignition coils, or contacts that have been wet. Use WD-40 with silicone spray. WD-40 can be used for a lot of different things, but it's not meant to be used for long periods of time. This is where silicone spray comes in handy. Putting these two items together can make the moving parts in your car last longer and save you money on fixes. Clean something or remove a part with WD-40. Apply silicone spray next to protect for longer. This is great for weather stripping, door hinges, and window tracks. More tips for car maintenance with WD-40. In addition to the uses we've already talked about, WD-40 has other uses that can help keep your car in great shape. Here are some more helpful hints. Stopping ice buildup in the winter. If you live in a place with hard winters, WD-40 can help keep ice from forming on your car's windows and locks. The best way to use it is to spray a light coat on your door locks before it gets cold to keep them from freezing. A little bit on your car windows can help keep the ice from building up, which will make it easier to scrape the windows in the morning. Getting rid of stickers or decals that won't come off? Have an old parking ticket or bumper sticker that you want to get rid of? WD-40 can help break down the glue, which makes it easy and quick to remove. The way to use it is to spray WD-40 on the sticker or logo and wait a few minutes. If you want to get rid of it without leaving any sticky marks, use a plastic brush or your fingers. How to clean your car of grease and tar. WD-40 is a great cleaner that can help get rid of tough bug splatter, grease, or tar from your car's surface. Here's how to use it. Spray it on the place that needs help and wait a moment. Use a clean cotton cloth to wipe it off. How to keep batteries from corrosion. Corrosion on the connections of your battery can mess up the electricity and make it harder for your car to start. WD-40 can help your battery stay in good shape. Take the battery leads apart and clean off any corrosion. Spray a thin layer of WD-40 on to stop dust from building up again. WD-40 should not be used on fan belts, tires, or car paint. It may seem like a quick fix, but it can damage these things badly. Do use it to get rid of water, loosen rusted bolts, stop rusting, and fix parts that squeak. And for the best effects, use silicone spray to keep it in good shape over time. If you use WD-40 the right way, you can avoid spending a lot of money on repairs and keep your car working well for years to come. Keep one can in your garage and another in your emergency kit. It could save you a lot of money on repairs later on. Feel free to share this guide with other car owners who want to save money and keep their cars in great shape. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more car-saving hacks. Let us know in the comments if you've ever used WD-40 on your car, right or wrong.